Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Humber North Campus, the Hawks Nest, for this game with your Humber Hawks men's volleyball team versus the Sheridan Bruins. I'm your host, Zach Benoit, with my colleague here, Manny Carla. Manny, how are you doing tonight?
You know, it's a great night tonight. The temperature's really nice, and it's a great day for some volleyball action. As we saw, the women's team just took up a win against the Sheridan Bruins a few moments ago here, and the men's team is getting take action here after a dominating win against the Fanshawe Falcons. So they're coming into the home court with some huge momentum today.
Yeah, that's for sure. And so you said it, Manny. They're coming off of a dominant win against the Fanshawe Falcons. Who's a player that you want to kind of look at, spotlight right now?
Good question, Zach. You know, you could look through this entire roster and pick anybody from this team to have an impact on any given game, but we're going to pick a few players. Let's look at number 2, Joshua Fadare from the Humber Hawks. He's a 2020 CCAA silver medalist, a 2020 OCAA champion, a 2020 OCAA Rookie of the Year, 2020 CCAA Championship First Team All-Star member, a 2020 OCAA All-Rookie Team member, and a 2020 Humber Male Rookie of the Year with his career high 19 points, 16 kills coming in 2019.
Yeah, he is a very important piece to this Humber Hawks team. Now, we talked about Fadare. Is there anybody else you want to see kind of step up and be the leader today for the Hawks?
Yeah, like I said, you could look at anybody on this team because anybody can perform on any given day. The second player I'd like to see something come out of today is Razart Sadiku, who's also a very decorated player on this team. 2020 CCAA silver medalist, a 2020 OCAA champion, a 2019 OCAA silver medalist, a 2020 CCAA second team all-star member, a 2020 OCAA championship all-star member, 2020 OCAA second team all-star member, and the recipient of the 2020 Humber Leadership Award. And his career high of 23 points and 18 kills also came in 2019 against Conestoga. So definitely two players on the court that you should look and expect something to come out of today.
It's going to be a good matchup here. The Hawks, they've been rolling hot so far, and they look to continue that momentum. And it looks like the first serve is going to go the way of the Sheridan Bruins. Eric Chen is going to be the one serving it here. As we're underway here. And that first serve is going to be a little bit too hard, out of bounds on the back line. It's going to be Humber's ball.
Yeah, just a little bit overpowered on that serve. Just puts that out of bounds and gives Humber the easy point there.
Jake Gomez is going to be the one here serving.
Gomez, another highly decorated player on this team with many accolades following under him.
Strong serve, that's going to be hitting the backcourt. Goes up for the block, but it's going to hit the pole there and going to go the way of Sheridan. So a good strong hit by Sheridan, an even better block by the Hawks, but unfortunately, you see it there, right there again, the block, and it hits off the Hawks players and right onto that pole. Strong serve received in the back, try to put it over the top there. Just gonna be dumped over.
And a nice kill.
Josh Fadare doing it all right now. What a hit. Strong serve there. The tip over the top is going to hit the fingertips of that blocking wall and just fall over.
Yeah, great attempt there, just trying to block that, but accidentally knocks that out of bounds.
Jason Ashley now is going to be the one that's going to be serving here on the side of Sheridan. Received nicely at the back there. Quick little set. Up he goes. Jaskar Kelsey. A nice little set there in the middle, a quick one.
Yeah,
And Kelsey goes up and slams it.
finds the open ground on the court and just nice kill there.
And up now, Kelsey serving. Good serve. Ball gets hit to the far back, and it's just going to be dumped here from the back court of the Hawks. So set up here for Sheridan, and the kill comes in.
Yeah, great job by Humber to keep that alive and keep that play going, but unable to keep that off the ground, and Sheridan with the point.
Kelsey is off, and Bowen is in. The libero there at the back side of the court for Humber. Hard serve. Too much power, and that one's going out. Fedare, number 2, is going to be the one serving here for the Humber Hawks. So far, a very fast-paced game between the Hawks and the Bruins. As we get here, Fedare with the serve. A set to the outside. And that one's going to go over. Again, hitting that block wall, Manny. So the Humber Hawks are doing a good job getting up there and blocking, but unfortunately, they can't get the ball to bounce back on the other side.
Yeah, just a little bit more power on the Bruins side on those kills coming in. That's preventing the Hawks to get the perfect block at the moment.
Quick little set and a quick spike, but no. In the back here now. Humber goes up, the outside. That ball gets blocked there. Another point going to the way of Sheridan.
Yeah, that was Jake Gomez setting it up for the Hawks.
Another look here. Block goes up, and that's just good fortunes on the side of Sheridan there. Little tip. Saved there by Sheridan. Goes up for the hit. Ball doesn't go over. Now is going to go the way of Humber.
Yeah, great rally by the Hawks there. Jake Gomez starting that play once again. And as I mentioned, one of the more decorated athletes on this roster as well. Right there, Sheridan Bruins unable to get under that ball.
Another quick set to the middle there. And the Sheridan Bruins are able to get another point off of a quick set to a spike.
Yeah, close game so far, 5-6 in favor of the Sheridan Bruins right now. A little bit back and forth action going on. It'll be Brendan Rana for the Sheridan Bruins.
Bowen there receives it. Fedore hammers that one, and it gets down for a point.
Yeah, beautiful kill there by Fedore.
Talked about on the top of the game. He's a player to watch, and he's Rookie of the Year last year, Manny, and he's doing it again this year, showing why he's such a strong player for the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, Jasker and Kelsey will come back in for the Hawks here. Nice block by Kelsey, who just came back into the game.
Good work there by the Hawks. We saw it. They've been getting up there and blocking the ball, and before they were getting unfortunate luck, but here they go up. Perfect execution of the block, man.
Sorry, that was Jake Gomez. I thought that was Kelsey getting the block. Gomez with a beautiful block for the Hawks in that replay.
A little bit too much power there coming off that serve. That was Francis, number 16, serving in. Just a little bit too hard. Goes out of play. Tie game here. Good back and forth action we've gotten so far, Manny.
Yeah, great back and forth action. As I said, the teams are going at it right now.
That ball goes out of play. Jake Gomez is back to serve.
Jake Gomez, one of the highest decorated players on this team I keep mentioning, enters this season as Humber's all-time assist leader with 1,083 assists.
Very important player indeed for the squad. And there he is. Serve goes in. Serve is down. He gets the ace. That ball had some great dipping action to it at the end.
Talking about Gomez's aces, Zach, and here's another interesting fact that I'd like to bring up after that. His 50 aces were the most in program history, while his .65 sets against is #1 all-time for this team.
Yeah, he's an accolade leader, and right there you saw it. Kelsey, a big block for the Humber Hawks. And it looks like Humber is starting to get fired up. And Manny will take another look at it.
Right there, Kelsey coming up big, huge block.
And Gomez making it look easy right now with his serves. So much power behind them. Off the return, the ball's just flying out of the court.
Yeah, definitely a valuable player on this team. As I mentioned earlier, you could pick any player off of this roster and they could have a big impact on the game.
Good little mix up there by Gomez, and a dump in now on the side of the Hawks. They're going to get a play set up. Fedore!
Beautiful kill there. Unable to control that was Marcus.
Another look at it here. Josh Fedore goes up saying hello.
Yeah, nice to see you there. Marcus Ahmedzai not able to control that shot from Fedore.
And you look at it, the Hawks, it was a 7-7 game. They've gone on a really good run here, up 12-7. Sheridan needs the timeout. Going to talk to the starters here, try to calm them down, take away any momentum the Hawks have gained.
Yeah, we were kind of seeing a little bit of a replay almost, Zach, here, as the women's team had a little bit of a struggle in going early in the first, and then when they did rally back, they were all over the Sheridan Bruins in their game. And kind of similar style going on right now with the men's volleyball team, where Sheridan Bruins started out hot, and now the Humber men's team is coming on hot, and they're taking over this game right now.
Yeah, like you said, it was a little bit of a slow start in the women's game, but Humber, they were keeping pace with Sheridan, and then they flipped the switch. And again, Manny, we'll take another look at it right here.
Yeah, Joshua Fedore just comes up big. Just finds the ground and sends that one home. Gomez still with the serve here.
Yeah, Gomez doing a great job here. He's going to look to continue the streak. That one gets hammered up into the lights, knocking it.
Yeah, that light's still shaking up there.
That just shows you how much power is behind Gomez's serves. The ball going up that high. You can hear a pin drop in the gym here.
Nice block there by Kelsey again.
He's doing a great job on the net for the Hawks. The big middle. He's doing an awesome job blocking.
Yeah, using his size to his advantage to prevent the Sheridan Bruins from getting those little small points.
It looks like it did go the way of Sheridan, though. A good setup there for Fedore.
What a kill. The power behind his kills.
It doesn't matter where he is on the court. He's going to slap that ball everywhere. And the ball just seems to find him wherever he goes. And a little bit too much power there by Sadiku as it just goes out of bounds.
Had a little more. Hawks had a momentum going, and then just a little bit of error there. Gets the Bruins the serve. And that serve by Jason Ashley will not make it over the net. Point goes to the Hawks.
Yeah, it goes short, and the Hawks back in business here, trying to continue their hot streak. And it's going to be Kelsey, the one that serves.
Kelsey not able to get to that.
Yeah, good effort there on the dive to try to dig it out, but couldn't get to there, and that's going to go the way of Sheridan. So we'll see it here. Number 15, Patrick Ndula. He's going to be the one to serve.
Well, side note, you can see some of the women's volleyball team coming into the court and watching to join spectate the game now.
Yeah, showing their support. Fedore, big hit. It goes to the back, but it looks like it's going to be just dumped over. Hawks are going to get another big play. Spiked down by Francis.
Yeah, Nazir Francis just lets that one rip. There you see it again. Nazir Francis just comes in and sends that one home.
Fedora putting so much pressure and power on that one as he just sails out the back. But see how high he gets that ball in the air?
Yeah, just excellent elevation on those serves.
I don't even know if I can throw that high, Manny.
Never say never, Zach. Never say never.
Another quick one there to Francis in the middle, but.
And a whistle. Hawks will get that.
Good plays there by the Hawks.
Yeah, Fedore's already got 4 kills in this game so far.
Good serve, it gets hit in the back there. And a quick serve to the middle as Sheridan gets the point.
Yeah, Francis tried to block that one, and Patrick Andola just puts that in the...
Yeah, you see it again right there.
Yeah, right there. Just gets it in the middle of... That was Brendan Rana of the Sheridan Bruins. Gets that in the middle of 2 Hawks players. And he'll start the serve.
Off the net. Hawks ball now. 18-12. Hawks closing in on winning this first set. As we'll see Kelsey come back on.
Sheridan Bruins will also make a substitution. They'll call Rana off. And Liam Butcheret will come back in.
Going outside. Big block. That stays in. Point goes the way of the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, great block there by the Humber Hawks right there. Gomez and Kelsey working together. Gomez gets his hand on that. Nowhere for the Bruins to go.
Ball goes into the net. Goes the way of Sheridan.
Yeah, Francis just a little too less power on that, unable to get that over the net. Thompson again.
Good recognition there by the back line to let that ball go out. Francis and Gomez doing a great job there, allowing that ball to travel and just go out of bounds. Smart plays.
Gomez had a spectacular run on his last time at serve, and we'll see how he does again.
Kept alive there by Sheridan, but Humber's going to get a free play right here. Sadiku going up and hammering that ball down.
Yeah, nice little fake out there by Humber right here. And Kelsey will fake out, and Sadiku will come off and finish off that play.
Yes, they got a free play there from the ball that got dumped over. Another free play, ball gets dumped over. Quick set to the middle. Josh Fedore hammering that one down.
Right there once again, Joshua Fedore having a great impact. Kelsey with the fake out once again. Great deception by the Hawks on the court right now.
They're doing a great job executing both attackers. Another big block from the Hawks. Kelsey coming up with a big block once again. Looking like a brick wall out there. Him and Fedore going up, making that block, Manny.
Yeah, Fedore and Kelsey working great. Kelsey's been working great with a bunch of players, even with Gomez on the last block that they had. Flying high are the Hawks right now.
2 points. Going outside, a good tip over there, but the Hawks are going to get another good play. Fedora tries to tip, and it stays in barely.
The Hawks not happy with that call going the way of the Sheridan. Tried to talk to the ref. Nothing going.
They're 2 points here away from winning set 1.
Connor O'Brien for the Sheridan Bruins will start it up.
Good back set. That was Sidorenko, number 8.
York Sidorenko just.
Humber doing a great job executing all 3 of their hitters here. We'll take another look at it. Sidorenko going up, hammering it down the line.
Absolute Hulk smash on that play from him.
Game point here. Diving, Hawks keep it alive. Fedore with the tip. That's not gonna go. Tip to the far back. And there's a little bit of miscommunication back there between Bowen and Sidorenko as that ball goes out of play and goes the way of Sheridan. So the next point the Hawks get here will give them the win here in set number 1.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication, as you mentioned. Both players tried to go for it. And blocked by Sheridan on the attempt by Jaden Milne.
Yeah, looks like Sheridan's trying to get a little bit of life going here. The Hawks need to just kind of shut it down. And take another look here at the block really quick, Manny.
Yeah, right there. Milne tries to send the Hawks home, but blocked by the Sheridan Bruins keeps them alive.
Good attempt there, kept alive there by the Hawks. Francis going back up.
Milne once again.
There it is. That point's going to cement the set number 1. Hawks take it 25-16. Manny, just in general, what were some things you liked that you saw there?
Right there, Jaden Milne in the last try was not able to get that, but this time he's like, try and stop me, and just sends that home for the Hawks, giving them the first set of the 3.
So what did you like seeing there from the Humber Hawks in that first set, Manny?
You know, as we mentioned, they started off a little slow, just like the women's team did, but what I liked about the Hawks here was that they rallied back and they calmly collected themselves as the set went on, and then just started to build their lead and started to get the points over the Bruins, and they were blocking, working along as a team, and just not allowing the Bruins to get any of those kills on their side of the court, whereas the Hawks did everything right in that set, if you ask me.
Yeah, the Hawks looking very good so far here in that first set. As take a little bit of a short intermission between sets here, as you see the coaches talking to their players, trying to fire them up.
Yeah, you can see Kelsey having a talk about with the blocking coach there, talking about the blocks there. And one interesting thing about Joshua Fedore in that first set, 1 dig, 5 kills already, coming up big in that set.
Yeah, Fedore looking like a stone cold killer out there, Manny.
Yeah, and not to mention Jake Gomez on that serve run that he had. As we were talking about Jake Gomez, now that we have a little bit of time, one of the more decorated players on this team as a 2020 CCAA silver medalist, 2020 OCAA champion, 2-time OCAA silver medalist in 2018 and 19, 2020 CCAA All-Canadian champion, a 2020 CCAA championship first-team All-Star member, 2020 OCAA Player of the Year, 2020 OCAA Championship MVP, 2-time OCAA Championship All-Star in 2019-2020, 2020 OCAA first-team All-Star, and 2020 Humber Male Athlete of the Year, while also being the 2-time Humber Volleyball MVP in 2019 and 2020. Jake Gomez.
A long list of accolades there for Jake Gomez, and you can see why he's a leader on this volleyball team here for Humber. Just a lot under his belt, and you can say he's a winner. Yeah. He knows what it takes.
Not to mention that, as we mentioned, his leading 1,083 assists. Also, in 2020, he also became the second Humber Hawks to be named to the OCAA Player of the Year, and just the 8th CCAA All-Canadian in program history. So one of the best to play for the Hawks, and he is on the court once again as we get set for the second set.
Yeah, good player there for the Hawks, and the Hawks are going to look to take this set as well. They played strong volleyball in the first one. Now let's see if they can continue that great play here in the second. As we get things ready to go, it looks like Hawks will be the ones serving here. And Who else but Jake Gomez?
I was just about to say the same thing. Who else better to start us off other than Jake Gomez, who had a spectacular run in that first set with serving two of the Bruins. And as both teams get set on the court, Sheridan Bruins take the court now. Humber Hawks ready in their position.
Gomes with a strong hit. That ball's going to go out of play, it looks like, and go the way of Humber. And let's see, Jake Gomes, let's see if he can go on another big run here.
Yeah, great start for Gomes.
Good block by Humber. A little bit of miscommunications there for Dare and Gomes.
That is out of bounds. Yeah, both players went for it, and then no one went for it. Luckily, Fadare was right there.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunications. You saw it afterwards. They tried to talk it out, try to clear things up between the two. So hopefully going forward, that play will get cleaned up.
It's just building that chemistry still early in the season, right?
To the outside, big block. Gomez there to clean it up. Going out to Fadare.
And nobody there for the Bruins, just finds that empty spot is Fadare.
Josh Fadare doing a great job. And you'll take another look at it here. You see the recognition to go back immediately to go up for the hit. Fadare, a one-of-a-kind player here for the Hawks. Sidorenko just hammering that one a little bit too hard as it carries out of play. And that's going to end the rally there the Hawks had.
Yeah, 3-1 the score here now. And it'll be Connor O'Brien for the Sheridan Bruins.
Good save there by Fadare.
Humber keeping it alive.
Going to be a free play here for Sheridan. Hammered, and that one goes out of bounds. So the Hawks get possession right on back. Sidorenko now the serve. Goes up back serve. Another great block there by the wall, known as Kelsey.
No, I believe that was Jaden Milner, but Kelsey's been doing the great teamwork on the wall. Kelsey, like I said earlier with Fadare, Jaden Milner, and Gomes, like all three of them have been coming up big, not allowing the Bruins to get anything past them.
They got to start calling the great wall of Humber. Doing a great job there at the net, blocking.
Hawks protecting the nest almost. And the Bruins will collect that point on an out of bounds.
And there it is, Kelsey again. Another big hit.
Yeah. There you see it again, Kelsey coming up big once again. Right off the set from Gomes. He's been active on the court, and he'll start the serve.
Ball goes in, good serve there. It's going to go to the outside, tipped up. Hawks are going to get a play from it. Slammed down, Josh Fadare. Another big hit.
Yeah, coming up big. He's been active on the court. 7 kills now in the game. Absolute.
It just seems wherever he is, the ball somehow makes its way to him.
It's just a magnet and a rocket shot on that one. And that last play will go towards the Bruins. That was Patrick Andola.
Yeah, another big serve that goes out of bounds here. And Humber's up 8-3 with Fadare serving. And you see it on the bench there, all the Hawks players just turning around.
Yeah, trying to keep in the action. A little miscommunication there for the Bruins. Worked out in their favor, though.
Yeah, it was a good show there by Sheridan's back line, holding strong, getting that ball up. And then the slam comes in there for Sheridan. Good setup there.
Yeah, Rana and Sheehan almost ran into each other, but Rana completes that play regardless.
A very highly contested game so far. We saw Humber go on that run, but Sheridan's climbed right back into this game.
Yeah, 8-5 now the score right you are. Humber has just had 1 point since that run. Nice little deception by Gomes.
And that's the sneak play that Gomes can do. We've seen it. You said all of his accolades. He's a very decorated player, and he has tricks up his book.
Yeah, just a smart play to throw the Bruins off. Made them think for the set.
Strong serve coming in, going far. Gets down there, and Dula.
Absolute powerful shot from the Bruins there. Maybe something to do with that Captain America shirt that he's wearing underneath his jersey.
I heard Captain America had super strength there. Sidorenko with a nice tip, but gets caught up there by Andula, and Andula with his own hit goes down. And like we were saying, the Captain America, he has it underneath.
9-7 the score now. Sheridan Bruins climbing back in.
Humber will look to get a play here. Joshua Fadare, going up. He looked majestic going through the air there, Manny.
Just flying through the air and sends that one home. Enough of this, says Fadare.
I think he jumped from the back line all the way to the net.
Nice.
Kelsey, a good little tip over the net there. As there's, again, a little bit of miscommunications amongst the back line there for the Hawks, as it's going to fall through.
Yeah, that was Milna and Francis that got confused on who's going for the ball, and no one ended up going for it. Hawks leading by 2.
Going out of play there, Hawks ball.
You can hear the bench cheering on the players on the court.
Good save there, but the ball's going to get dumped over. Quick play to the outside, Sidorenko. Hello.
Yeah, Humber doing a great job of a fake out there from the middle. Comes to the near side, and that was great kill by the Humber Hawks there.
You got to think it. Sheridan's looking at Fadare, trying to cover him, that they just leave the other attackers open.
Yeah, with 8 kills, you have to know that he's a danger on the court.
Out of bounds there. Hawks ball, and Hawks going on another rally. And who is the one that is serving once again?
Jake Gomes. Here we go.
And a little awkward spike there by Sheridan as it just gets over.
Yeah, Kelsey unable to control that one. Tried to block it, was not able to get it though. Humber on an easy out of bounds will get the point.
Sedorenko now is going to be the one to serve it. Hit over. A little bit too much power. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, he just wanted to make sure the Sheridan Bruins was paying attention. The bench was paying attention.
Yeah, I got to make sure everybody's staying awake here. A little short serve over the net. Going far.
And that'll go off of Bobby Tang, and the Humber Hawks will get the point on that one.
Again, another good job by Humber.
Kelsey with the serve.
Dangerous ball. It's going to get just dumped over. Humber's going to get a free look here. And again, just some miscommunications there. And that's the first hiccup we've seen there from Fedare.
Yeah, Fedare, a couple players got confused on who's going to be going for the dig, and just a little too late. Fedare getting there, unable to get that over the net.
Yeah, Fedare, we've seen him. He's been having a great game so far. It's the first hiccup he's actually had, so hopefully that doesn't continue. He's been a key factor here for the Humber Hawks. Going to middle. Spiked over, but a good little hold there by Andula.
Milna tried to block that one. Sorry, that was Francis that tried to block it. Touched the net as per the referee. Point for the Bruins. And Captain America will start this serve.
Andula, number 15 here for Sheridan, goes up. Heavy serve, and that one goes out of bounds. Maybe that's actually the third time here Andula has served, and it's actually flown past that back line.
Yeah, he's powered his serves a little bit too much, giving Humber Hawks the free point quite a few times here.
Nice serve there by Fedare. Just, it's going to get thrown over in the middle. And a good hit there by Francis, going up and getting it down.
Yeah, Liam Butchwright for the Bruins tried to make a nice diving effort, but unable to get there. Hawks with the point.
And Fedare, unfortunately, that one goes out of bounds. A little bit too much power, as he's going to get subbed off, as well as Gomez.
(17-13) here, the score in the second set in favor of the Hawks.
Matthias Bali, number 12, will come in, and Adam Antolin will also be checking in here for the Hawks. Just hitting the top of the net, but retrieved there by the Hawks. Another big hit. Antolin coming into the game, throwing one down already.
Yeah, bounced off a couple players for the Bruins, and they were not. Right here, you can see it. Number 12, Matthias Bali, and Bruins bounced off of them, and they're not able to get control off that.
Ball goes up, dug out from the back. Dug out there from Humber side. Kept on their side, goes over top. Free play here inside of Sheridan. That ball goes Sheridan's way.
Yeah, Humber tried to do a great dig, try to keep that alive.
Short serve isn't going to be able to get over. That's going to put Humber within 6 here to win set number 2.
Yeah, Humber Hawks men possibly going for another clean sweep here.
Yeah, this set a little bit slower than the first one, but still the action just as good. That ball goes all the way back. And that's going to be another point there for the Hawks. 5 away from taking set 2. as a timeout will be called by the Sheridan Bruins to try to stop the momentum here of the Hawks.
Yeah, Connor Bryan and Liam Butchwright for the Sheridan Bruins made every effort they could to try to get to that ball going out of bounds. Just not able to get there in time. Hawks doing a great job now. Within 5. Hawks.
Now, if you're on the side of the Hawks, what do you think the message from the coaching staff is for the starting 6?
You know, not a lot to be said to the Humber Hawks after that display of rallies. I would say just maybe a little bit more communication to not allow the Bruins to have those open spot chances that Hawks allowed a couple times in that set. Other than that, keep up the play that they've been doing and just keep going at it. Don't allow the Bruins to have any sort of momentum with those open miscommunication plays, as I mentioned. Whereas on the Sheridan Bruins side, you gotta think that they gotta have a little bit more communication and try to get past the blocks that Humber's been throwing up. So just try to get behind that wall.
Yeah, like we said it. The Great Wall of Humber is showing right now, and it's been the difference maker here so far in the 2 sets. A lot of blocks going the way of the Humber Hawks.
And we'll get set here.
As Francis, number 16, will be the one to take the serve here. Short serve hitting the net, so I guess that timeout worked out in favor for Sheridan there. Try to cut the momentum down of Humber.
Yeah, that's right timing. You know, like Humber's still close to it, so you don't know. I mean, Humber's still close to winning this set, so let's see how they bounce back after that point.
Here we go. Humber goes up now.
And a nice point here by the Humber Hawks.
A good hit there by Kelsey going up. Getting another point, man. He's been crucial so far today.
Yeah, there you can see it right there, set up and just finishes off the play. 1 dig and 3 kills for Kelsey on that.
And again, the Great Wall of Humber showing up once again. Kelsey stuffing that one.
Yeah, Kelsey and Mateus Ballas working together on that play. Not allowing the Bruins to get through. And this is what we were talking about, what the Bruins were probably having a conversation about, trying to get through the wall.
And he's looking more and more like a brick wall every time he goes up. Kelsey with another big one. Hit down, Sedorenko. That one gets in for a point. Humber closing in here on a victory in set number 2.
Yeah, just 2 points away. That smash by Fedorenko almost hit the Sheridan women's Bruins team on the stands.
Ball goes up. Tipped out. It's going to go the way here of the Hawks.
1 point away.
Match point for the Humber Hawks. And Tolan set to serve. It's a soft one, goes up. Setting on the far side. That point goes the way of Sheridan. But still, Humber is 1 point away. And another look here, Manny.
Yeah, right there. You can see it.
Goes up.
Kelsey will finish that off for the Hawks. Great kill there.
And there it is. 25-16, set number 2, going the way of the Hawks. And a look here, the human wall himself, Kelsey getting the win, getting the match point there.
Yeah, Ballas will set him up on that, and Kelsey will just finish off that play to give Humber Hawks the 2-0 lead in this game.
Hawks on the night so far, all in total, 5 straight set wins, if you're including the women's game. So volleyball here in the Hawks nest has been missed.
Yeah, going for a clean sweep here of 6-0. 6-0 for the sets are the Humber Hawks.
You see there, players just talking amongst themselves. Just trying to get fired up for the third set. And the Hawks, they want to be able to close it out. They don't want to let Sheridan get any momentum back.
Yeah, Humber doing a great job right now. As we mentioned, they were exceptional on the court. Just phenomenal play all around. Blocks, kills, digs, you name it. The Hawks are just giving it their all, not allowing the Bruins to climb back, and they just got to finish off strong. 16-25 was the first set. 16-25 is the second set. As we get ready for the third set, as the teams have a little bit of conversation and they'll gather themselves again together.
It's so far been a great night for the men's volleyball team. We said at the top of the game that Josh Fedare was going to be an impact player to keep your eye on, and Manny, he hasn't disappointed today.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Fedare, one of the more active players on the court. Even Kelsey, 1 dig, 4 kills on the court. We did not see a lot of Jake Gomes in that second set after the Humber Hawks started to rally up the points. Maybe just resting him or the coach's decision for the third set. But another player, Jake Gomes, was very active in the first set for the Hawks as well.
We've had Fedare, Gomes, the human wall, again Kelsey. And it's just been an all-around great game for the Hawks as everything seems to be clicking for them. As we're closing in here on the start of set number 3, Hawks look to go a perfect 3-0 here against the Sheridan Bruins.
And about 30 seconds left before the set starts, as the teams will have their final comments with their coaches answered. And as we said, there's Jake Gomes coming on with Fedare. Kelsey will be joining them along with Sidorenko. Joining the action for the Hawks is Kyle Gray Phillips. He'll see the first action tonight to start off this third set.
As well as number 4, Congolo.
Oh, he'll get subbed out for Sarasulo. Loretto Sarasulo will start off instead of Congolo. Coach with the last-minute change. That'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, Fedare went up and a lot of power on his swing. Not going his way there.
2 digs, 8 kills for Fedare in this game so far.
It's crazy. Only 8. It feels like so much more.
Tried for another one there, just hits the net.
Looks like the Hawks just kind of shake off a little bit of the rust. They played 2 great sets. They got to continue that hot streak. Don't get cold from the break.
Yeah, I got to keep that momentum going that they had.
And there it is again. Josh Fedare going up. And you see there, Jake Gomez grabbing at his arm. He crashed into the ref stand on one of his sets, and he's been rubbing his arm. So hopefully he's going to be okay for the rest of the set. But you obviously never want to lose a guy like him.
Yeah, no, not most definitely.
Tipping it, but another good block there by the wall we know as Humber. That's going to be dumped over. Play set up here for the Sheridan. Another good hold. Fedare is going to hammer that one. He's going to get dumped over again. A great rally going on here between the Hawks and the Bruins. Fedare again. He's going to laser that one.
Josh Fedare, just absolutely dominant on that kill.
Fedare looking unstoppable for the Hawks right now. every time he goes up, you got to get down and cover everywhere on the floor because you don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah, and not only that, you have to fear his power because he can play. He can make deception plays. You have to respect that power, and you don't know if he's going to go far or close. And with that kill, he'll hit 10 kills in the game.
And what it took, another good rally here. And Fedare. What can you say that hasn't been said already about Fedare and his kills?
Just absolutely dominant.
And another story of the game. The Hawks, they were down 2 and they've rallied. And who is the one serving for them?
Jake Gomes. Another great run from serving.
A great dive to get to that one. And it doesn't go within those 2 poles there, so goes the way of Sheridan, ending that streak there for Gomes. But they rallied back. They were down 2, and now it's tied 3.
Yeah, Sarasulo, great job to keep that alive for the Hawks.
Looking for Fedore again. That one's going to be picked up, though.
And a nice block, but out of bounds.
Great wall of Humber strikes again, but that ball unfortunately goes out of bounds. And he'll take another look at it here. Sedorenko goes up, gets the block, but it just falls unfortunately out of bounds. It gets held up. And how the tables turned. A point there that looked like it was going to go the way of Sheridan. And again, the human wall known as Kelsey goes up and blocks it again. I've lost count of how many times he's blocked the ball tonight, Manny. And just another look at it.
Right there, yeah. Just absolutely dominant.
And right there, you see here Sedorenko, he serves it into the net there, so it's going to go the way of Sheridan here.
Sheridan up by 1, 5-4 now the score, yeah.
It seemed in the first set, the pace was set, and it was very fast, but since then, it's just slowed down completely.
Nice block by Sheridan. Humber keeps it alive.
And that ball is going to go the way of Sheridan. It looked like he grabbed the ball and tried to push it down. And that was Gray Phillips.
Yeah, nice attempt there, but just a slight error.
Down 2, the Hawks looking to take this third set to walk away with the victory. Big swing by Gray Phillips. And too close to the net, Sheridan will be. That point goes the way of Humber Hawks.
Yeah, Gray Phillips will get that point. Great job by him.
Good serve there by Kelsey. Puts it up. And you see there, that block on Fedare is going to pump up Sheridan because Fedare, frankly, has been unstoppable today. And that's the first time they've really shut him down, Manny.
Yeah, Marcus Ahmadzai not giving Fedare any room there. Sheridan Bruins playing to stay alive in this game now, though.
And that one kept sitting. Gray Phillips with the spike. Goes all the way across the court. Fedare again is going to find the opening, but it's going to be picked. And another big block by Humber.
Yeah, it was Congolo. Comes up big.
Even when Humber's big wall is on the bench, it still remains there with the other players.
Yeah, there you see Congolo right there. Joss blocks that and gets the point for the Hawks. As you mentioned, even when the big wall is there, but as we mentioned earlier, anybody on this team can have an impact on any given night, so don't count out the Humber Hawks because this roster is filled with just talent.
Josh Fedore set to serve here. That one goes out of bounds there, so it's going to go the way here of Sheridan. They remain up 2 points. Every time the Hawks seem to get a little bit close or to tie it, and Sheridan comes out on top somehow.
Yeah, Hawks rally up, and then somehow Sheridan Bruins get the momentum to take the lead a little bit.
Congolo there goes up, and unfortunately his spike goes into the net, so another point is going to go the way of Sheridan here. Still a very close game. It can be decided by either team.
As we mentioned, Sheridan Bruins down 2-0, playing to stay alive now.
And Fadari with another big hit. That gets pushed over. It's going to be another free play set up for the Hawks. And the quick one to Congolo. The little fast set to the middle. And Sheridan was not expecting that one, Manny.
Yeah, they tried to cover one player, and then comes out of nowhere was Gray Phillips throwing the deception was Gray Phillips, and then Congolo just sends that one home.
That one goes to the way of Humber as it gets tipped out of bounds. Congolo is going to be the one to serve here for the Humber Hawks. And another big block. The great wall of Humber strikes again.
Yeah, Sidorenko just coming up big.
Sidorenko and even Kelsey there going up. They just keep blocking everything. It's just when you see them in the front, you just don't spike it. You can't. Congolo, a heavy hit there. Going over. Gets tipped and deflected out of play by the Hawks, so going to go the way of Sheridan.
Yeah, Gomes almost had that. Not happy with himself there after that block attempt. And that'll be Sheehan for the Bruins that started.
Yeah, good block there by Gomes, but unfortunately, it just pushes it the ball gets deflected too far and falls out of play. Very highly contested game here, Manny. Sheridan's been on top since the very start.
Yeah, Humber rallied to just one. Humber rallied close to get within a point, and then Bruins separating themselves with the lead here again by 3 now.
Fadari with another laser of a hit. And the great ball strikes again. Kelsey going up.
Yeah, Kelsey and Sidorenko both coming up big there. Kelsey ended up getting the block there.
The big hammer hit by Fadari. And then Kelsey going up again.
He knocked that player down with that kill.
The back line is going to go up outside. Out of play. Hawks rally within 1 here, Manny. They're rallying. And of course, when they rally, who's serving? Jake Gomez. Jake Gomes always back there when the Hawks need a rally. Consistently.
Hey, he's the assist leader. He's the assist leader. There's a reason why Gomes is the assist leader in this program history.
And there it is, another ace for Gomes.
Yeah, ties the game up for the Hawks here.
Good little dip on that ball there. Good save by Fadari. Gonna push it to the back corner. It's gonna fall in. Gomes with a smart play, pushing it to the corner. He saw the players creeping up, Manny, and he picked the spot perfectly.
You know, the Hawks are birds of prey. When they know that it's over. They fly in and swoop in, and that's what Gomes did there. He knew the perfect spot and just gave them nothing.
Going outside a tip, and a good play there by the libero. And then another big play there on the side of Bruins. And then Josh Fedare goes up, and it's like clockwork now, Manny. Every time he goes up, you know it's either going to go down or the ball's going to go swords into the air.
Yeah, Josh Fedare, first kill, got blocked by Liam Butchright, and then second attempt, Butchright not able to get to that. Fedare wanted that point, and he wanted that point on number 13 of the Bruins.
It's just Fedare's world, and we're living in it, Manny. That's what it is. We're just living in it. Humber is up for the first time since they went up 3-2.
Yeah, great rally of 5 points, 5-0 run here for the Humber Hawks, and the Sheridan Bruins will call a timeout to get their group back in order.
They're playing some great volleyball down the stretch here.
Yeah, a lot.
This is just exhibition, Manny. I am excited for when that regular season comes around because these Humber Hawks are looking good.
Hey, listen, you know, the tenacity grows more and more with every game, and you find out the better, you build your chemistry. So if the exhibition games look this good, that's a great sign for the Hawks for the regular season to just build upon that, keep the momentum going, and just plow through the competition. But lots of volleyball to be played through here, so we'll see how it goes.
Especially considering also that in the start of the new year, once school gets started back up here at Humber North Campus, students should be allowed to come and watch these games. So, you know, with the way that these Hawks are playing right now and their fans in the stands, this place is going to be electric.
Oh, it's going to be loud. We got a few spectators here today, but you're right. Once the school gets back to in person, you bet this place is going to be more packed.
Another strong serve there from Gomes. Tries to tip it over. Setting up a play. Fedare with a nice little tip, but going to be covered there. And that point's going to go to the way of the Hawks.
You know, we keep talking about the Hawks and how good they've been in this set. I have to say, where credit is due, number 13 for the Sheridan Bruins, Liam Butchright, has given it his all on those kills by Fedare. He is diving all over the floor, making those runs. And Fedare just keeps picking on him, but Butchright giving it his all on the court right now.
Yeah, in the back there, he's been doing it all for his side, trying to keep them in this game. Butchright, just a great plays in the back there as the libero. Kept alive there by the Hawks. It's going to go over. Tipped. Again tipped, and another play that looked like it was going to go the way of Sheridan falls towards the Hawks. Even when he's tipping the ball, Fedare finds the perfect spots.
Right there, a great play by Sidorenko and Fedare both. The Sheridan Bruins arguing their case. They believe that Fedare pushed this ball. Referee not having it. Point stays with the Hawks.
He doesn't even need to be looking where the ball is to tip it in the right spot.
When you're lucky, you're good. When you're good, you're lucky. And that serve by Ballas will give the Bruins the point. Their serve, and Connor O'Brien will be back on the serve.
And that picks the corner. Sidorenko, hello.
Just finds the back corner on that kill. Nobody covering right there. Let's have a look at that again.
Sidorenko doing a great job just finding the corner, picking it apart.
Yeah. And the interesting thing about that was, like, not only did he pick the corner, but he went between two players of the Bruins.
And this one is going to go the way of the Bruins. The point there looks like Gray Phillips might have stepped just over the line there at midcourt.
Yeah, and they're going to bring up Brendan Rana once again, who's also been an active player for the Bruins, and Butchright will step out.
What a play that was, Manny.
Just absolute beauty. Kelsey finishing that off.
Bali, what a play. When do we ever see somebody tip it back to his own side like he just did? That one goes out of bounds. Hawks closing in on closing out this game.
Yeah, 19-14. They've just allowed 2 points while collecting 10 of theirs. 10-2 run here for the Hawks.
Yeah, the momentum for them has definitely shifted. Setting up back. What a play, Kelsey.
Yeah, Butch Wright did not believe that was in. He's arguing with the ref. Referee says that was on the line. Point going for the Hawks.
He just defended. He was just defending the spike, and it perfectly goes down and hits the line. And he looks for a little short play there. And again, defending against it. The tip by Gray Phillips is going to go over. But a big spike there is going to come the way of the Bruins, and it's going to get down. So the Bruins closing in here, or trying to close in here, excuse me, on the Humber Hawks.
Yeah,
A look at it. Tips it all the way back, but they set up and they're able to get the kill down.
Yeah, Ahmed Zai, that was with the point. And Patrick Andula, or Captain America, will not be able to get that over the net with the serve.
Yeah,
point for the Hawks.
We've seen it, his struggles from the serve line. He missed a bunch of times from over hitting, using too much power in there. He just hits the net, so a little bit of a rocky game for himself there, unfortunately.
Yeah, he struggled from the serving line there. And the Hawks will get another point here. 23 points to go for the Humber Hawks to take this game.
Fadare doing everything he can. The net even agreeing, giving him the favorable calls there. Hits the top and just rolls over. So much power on his serve. So much power in general, Manny.
Yeah, just absolute domination.
Back line holding strong again for the Bruins. Ball goes out of play. Smart move there by the back line of Humber to let that one go.
Sidorenko, great vision moving out of the way of that ball.
2 points, excuse me, till Humber takes it 3-0. Serve goes out there on the line.
Last time out by the Bruins was called when the score was 9-12 in their favor. Since then, the Humber Hawks have gone on a 14-4 run to rally back and almost to win this game.
It just shows you can never count out this Humber Hawks squad. They're so deep with talent.
And a whistle here, and that point will go to the Bruins. And there you go. Look at the last point there as that ball bounces out of the bounds. Sheridan Bruins. And Congolo tried to kill that one off. Not able to do so.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Congolo. You saw him get up. He wanted to get that one in. Hawks 2 points away.
Oh.
And looks like Humber here will take a timeout as they'll try to shut down Sheridan's momentum. We've seen it go the other way around all night long, but looks like Humber wants to try to shut down Sheridan now.
Yeah, a little bit of a rally here by the Sheridan Bruins as Humber started to get close to the game match point there, but Bruins rallied back with 6 points of their own, as we mentioned, and Humber will just kind of recollect themselves and try to close this game out strong.
And we'll look again at Fadare. He's been doing it all here A little quick serve goes up, and he gets it down.
When he gets that just excellent elevation when he tries to go for the kill.
It's hard for me not to believe that he's not on the basketball team, Manny. Just with some of the height that he can get to.
Yeah, most definitely. Kind of like a multi-sport athlete.
You see there with a little jump shot.
Yeah, there you go. Pull off a Michael Jordan. Switch from baseball to basketball.
Retire for a couple seasons, then come back after playing baseball. They try to push it over the top there.
That was Connor O'Brien for the Sheridan Bruins with the error, and that'll set up Humber's match point here.
Match point to go 6-0 on the night against the Sheridan Bruins between both the women and the men's. Kyle Gray Phillips is going to be the one to serve it. Just a little bit too hard.
And the Bruins stay alive here. And who do they bring back? Rana. Oh, Rana will step out for this match point. Two of their key players, Rana and Butchwright, not in the lineup for the Bruins at the moment.
And it goes over top, cut in the middle, pulled too much out. So Sheridan trying to make some noise here at the end of the third set.
Yeah, climbing back into the points here, 24-20 now. And you can hear the Humber Hawks fans making noise in the stands.
Going up again to the corner.
Sidorenko for the Humber Hawks.
Sidorenko, hello and good night. He ends it for the Humber Hawks as they take it in 3 straight sets.
Thank you for coming, says Sidorenko after that kill, which goes off of number 4, Eric Sheehan for the Sheridan Bruins, and that'll end the night. Humber Hawks will go 6.
And we'll take one final look at it, Manny. Sidorenko, what do you have to say?
Just great vision, great power, excellent elevation on his jump there. Humber Hawks men's and women's volleyball team will go 6-0 on the night to clean sweep the Sheridan Bruins on the court today.
It was a great game all around for both the men and the women. Star player here, in my eyes, star players, I should say, Fedare, Gomes, as well as the human wall himself, Kelsey.
Yeah, not to mention Sidorenko, can't leave him out. He had exceptional play on the court as well. So don't forget about Sidorenko on the court. But as Humber wins this 3-0 on the men's volleyball team.
Yeah, they've done a good job here. And we thank you for tuning in tonight to watch Humber volleyball action. I've been your host, Zach Benoit, with my colleague, Manny Carla. Thank you once again, and have a good night.